Good evening. We're about to start our 2020 cabaret. Each year for the past 9 cabarets, we've started the show with an overture played by our assembled Rocky Mountain Rep Festival Orchestra. Over the years, I've chosen what I consider to be the best musical theater overtures ever. To start tonight's show, we thought we should open the show just like we would in the theater. So we'll start tonight's live stream festivities with a collage of some of our best overtures. So, welcome. Settle in and get ready for Rocky Mountain Rep's Cabaret 2020, a virtual gala. Go timpani roll! Good evening. Welcome to Cabaret 2020, a virtual gala. We're coming to you live from the Rocky Mountain Repertory Theater right here in Grand Lake, Colorado. I'm Michael Querio. I'm the Executive Artistic Director here.
And I'm Jeff Duke, the Associate Artistic Director. You can't see them, but there's over a dozen people spread throughout this theater. Technicians, actors, camera people, our cue card queens. They're all over. We're so excited to finally have activity for the first time in 2020 on this very stage.
But what is missing is all of you. This is not quite what we're used to for this event, which is usually one of the biggest nights of our summer season. But what is usual and typical these days?
Yeah, for sure.
We are so happy and thankful to have you all here with us tonight. Let us know where you're watching from. We've seen a lot of comments streaming already, but go ahead and put your location in there. Let us know how many people are watching at your home. I've heard there's a party of 10 people watching on one screen.
Whoa.
I wonder if anybody can beat that. And as we go by tonight, if you have any questions, feel free to pop those into the comments and we'll answer as many as we can as we go by.
We're so happy to welcome people from all over the country. Amy, who is our stage manager, can you give us a number on how many people are live streaming right now? 350 live streams, and we estimated about 2 to 4
people on each screen.
So I think we're heading towards 1,000, a little over 1,000, which is awesome. We're so happy for that. We're really sad that we couldn't do our live cabaret like we normally do, but we're really also grateful that we can bring all the talent of Rocky Mountain Rep to many more people than we can have in our 300-seat house.
As we all know, the arts and entertainment industry has taken a hit from this pandemic, and we are so grateful that you chose to be here with us tonight to help ensure the future of Rocky Mountain Repertory Theater and the future of professional theater in Grand Lake, in Grand County, and in the state of Colorado. We lost over 65% of our operating income when we had to cancel our summer season. So while tonight is intended to be a great show and a really fun evening, it's also an important fundraiser for us. The success of tonight is going to ensure our future.
You've already donated by purchasing a ticket for tonight. We thank you very much for that. We hope maybe throughout the night you'll be inspired to give a little more, or maybe, Michael,
a lot more.
There are several ways to give tonight. You can go to our website, rockymountainrep.com, and you can click on the icon there to donate, the donate icon.
And we want to make this as easy as possible for you to donate. You can use the easy text to give number. It's also in the bottom of your screen, and it couldn't be easier to make a donation right from your smartphone. Sure. Cecilia?
Hey! All you have to do is text Cabaret 2020, all one word, to 44321. It could not be easier. Look, I'll do it right now. I'll show you. Oh my gosh, that was so easy. I bet you can do it too.
Thank you, Cecilia. Also, we have many auction items tonight, also many auction experiences that you can bid on. Kent, can we see a few of those auction items on our screen?
Oh, the James Bond-style tour of Rocky Mountain National Park.
Through the mountains.
Oh, a Liberty puzzle.
Oh, those are
Is that
awesome.
A parrot? Oh, it's a macaw.
Beautiful. Oh, and the plane rides through the mountains as well.
There's a couple plane ride experiences on the auction.
If you've been to our cabaret before, you know our silent and live auction are just amazing parts of the experience. So please bid on these items.
The website for the auction is called HandBid. If you haven't already signed up, take a minute, download the app, and register. It's a very user-friendly platform. Kent, can you show us the site, the HandBid site? Yeah, there it is. That's what our auction site looks like. As you can see, the auction has been open all week, and it will close automatically at the end of tonight's show. We don't want you to miss a minute of our show because we think it's pretty fantastic, but we do want you to keep aware of your bids.
We also want to thank the Grand Foundation for giving us this use of this auction platform tonight. So be aware, if you win and one of these auction items tonight, be aware that your credit card receipt will say Grand Foundation. But rest assured, 100% of your donation tonight will go directly to Rocky Mountain Repertory Theater.
Now, we've set a healthy fundraising goal for tonight, and we are confident that you'll help us get there. Hey, Amy, I wonder, could we get a look at the fundraising site and see where we are right now? Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
Yeah, there it is. It's spinning. It's spinning.
Awesome.
We are currently at over $47,000 in donations.
And if you add in the live auction, which I believe is about 8,000.
The live auction's in
right
at about 8,000. So we're
So it's like
over halfway to our goal, and we are hoping that we'll be able to make it to our goal tonight. Feel free to make that number go up at any time you'd like tonight.
Amy, who are some of our recent donors that have just recently given? Chris and Martha Morrow, thank you very much.
Chris Morrow.
Great, thank you so much. So if you want to see your name up there again, get on that donation site, please. We thank all of you who've donated so far. So we have a great show planned for you tonight. We have over 50 talented performers made up of Rocky Mountain Repertory Theater alumni who have generously sharing their talent to support this theater they love.
As we opened the show tonight, you got a glimpse of how we typically open our cabaret with a great Broadway overture. It's always a highlight for me to conduct these wonderful professional musicians in some of the greatest overtures in the music theater canon. We hope you enjoyed our opening, and I also hope you enjoyed seeing all my different tux jackets.
Nice. Like every live theater, streaming is new to us. We have great technicians working, so we make sure we bring you the best live stream show we can. Maybe the best live stream show ever!
Also, feel free to make comments during the show, and feel free to ask questions and put those also in the comment section. That'll be available to you all night. We'll try to answer as many as we can throughout the live stream. Once again, thank you for joining us tonight. Let's all just take a break from the stress and the craziness, and let's have a good time together. We hope you have your cocktail or beverage of choice in hand. I'm enjoying a River City Swizzle tonight here at the table. We hope you enjoy the show.
I am so happy to introduce our first live performer. He's been a frequent star on our stage in various shows and concerts for over the past 11 years. He's been seen as Javert in Les Miserables, the title role in Shrek, Tommy in Brigadoon, the Pirate King in Pirates of Penzance, among others. Recently, he has toured with the hit Andrew Lloyd Webber show, Phantom of the Opera, where he was seen over 100 times in the leading role. Besides his amazing talent, he's a wonderful guy, kind, and a big old goofball. We are so happy to have him here singing a song from the sequel to Phantom of the Opera, Love Never Dies. Here is Travis Taylor with Michael at the piano, Till I Hear You Sing.
The day starts, the day ends, time crawls by, night steals in, pacing the floor. The moments creep, yet I can't bear to sleep till I hear you sing. And weeks pass and months pass, seasons fly. Still you don't walk through my door, and in a haze, I count the silent days, till I hear you sing once more. And sometimes in darkness I dream that you are there, but wake holding nothing but the cold night air. And years come and years go, time runs dry. Still I ache deep in my core. My broken soul can feel alive or whole, till I hear you sing once more. And music, your music, it teases at my ear. I turn and it fades away, and you're not here. Let hopes pass, let dreams pass, let them die. Without you, what are they for? I'll always feel no more than halfway real, till I hear you sing once more.
Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Rocky Mountain Rep, I want to thank you for joining us this evening for our virtual cabaret. I am Barbara Meyer, and I am privileged to currently be the president of our all-volunteer board. 12 years ago, my husband and I moved to Grand Lake, and we discovered the fabulous theatrical gem that is RMRT, right here in the heart of the Rockies. I began to volunteer with the organization, and later, as I was elected to the board and began to serve as a board member, I began to understand the importance of RMRT, not just to this community, but all across the country, where people look forward to returning to Grand Lake every summer to see our shows in the summer or fall. For 52 years, RMRT has been performing musical theater right here in Grand Lake, and we could not be more proud of our professional productions. Many of you have been our loyal donors and patrons over many years, and we thank you so much. We would not be here this evening without you. However, if you're a person who's never seen one of our performances, I am sure that when you are able to, you will have an extremely delightful and memorable experience. However, during this time that is so very difficult for all of us, we continue to depend on your support. We look forward to the time when we can once again welcome in an audience to our theater and put the magic of professional musical theater right back on our stage. Again, I want to thank you for choosing to spend your evening with us this evening. And now it is my great pleasure to invite you to enjoy the rest of Cabaret 2020, a virtual gala. Thank you.
Thank you, Barbara. Thank you for all your hard work. And also additional thanks to our Board of Trustees and all of those who have served on our Board of Trustees in the past. We are grateful for all of your hard work. Also, thanks to Travis. That was amazing, don't you think? I think that's worth another donation. And Amy, let's take a quick look at the donation board right now. Where are we? Here we go. Here we go. Keep going. Yes, we're over there. Good. We've moved it over. So we're at like 56,000. We need about 44 to make our goal. So keep remembering us. It's important for us to be able to reach that goal tonight. Now, you know this is live because I have something special to tell you. A couple of hours ago, we changed the show. Our next great artist had taped a piece for us that we're going to show next. However, she got here early. We changed the show. She rehearsed with Michael, and they have an amazing number for you. I'm going to let Michael do the rest of the introduction to this amazing artist. Michael?
Thank you, Jeff. This next performer and I go way back, 20 years ago, when she was in the Rocky Mountain Rep Summer Company. Now, she's a major Broadway star, and we are thrilled to have her back here on the Rocky Mountain Repertory Theater stage. Would you please welcome Elizabeth Stanley?
Hi.
Welcome, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
So nice to have you here.
Thank you. It's really good to see you.
The 2000 summer season, can you remember it?
I mean, hardly. Whoa. Okay.
What were your shows?
Oh, it was the best summer of my life. We did The Mystery of Edmund Drood.
Yes, you were
and then
Rosa Budd.
I was, and then obviously I was the Mother Abbess in The Sound of Music. And I was a box girl in Forever Plaid.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, yes.
I will say, I will never forget your rendition of Climb Every Mountain. I will never forget it. That I think the community house rafters are still rattling from that. It was, and I also remember doing Tybo in the cabins with you.
Just us and Billy Blakes, you know? I want to jab.
Oh my gosh. Now, I know that we've all been shaken up since the shutdown for the pandemic, but what were you up to right before we all had to shut down?
Yeah, so I was having a really exciting career moment. I was the star of Jagged Little Pill, which is, in case anyone doesn't know, is based on the Alanis Morissette album of the same title. And we had just opened in December, so we'd only been running for a few months, really. So yeah, it was a little shocking, but I think everyone was shocked. So
I lied a little bit a moment ago. Jeff and I actually saw the show, and it's fantastic. What a treat to see you doing that. It was just fantastic. So what are we singing tonight? What do you have for us?
hey, so tonight we're going to do a little jazzy rendition of a Rodgers and Hammerstein classic, "Oh, What a Beautiful Morning."
That sounds fantastic. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feel. Everything's going my way. All the cattle are standing like statues. All the cows are standing like statues. They don't turn their head just to say me right by. And a little brown Mary is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. And I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the sounds of the earth are like music. All the sounds of the earth are
like music. The breeze is so busy, it don't miss a tree. And the old even weather is laughing at me. I say, oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. And I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. We're so happy that you're here with us live tonight. So, Amy, let's take a look at the auction and see how bidding is going and remind people of our auction website. Yes, okay. So, Amy, I'm curious, what are you interested in bidding on? Oh, Amy's interested, you're the backstage tour with Michael, that's great. I'm kind of looking at the sports car going to the Rocky Mountains. I really like that. All right, and also remember, you can do our 44321 text to give to support Rocky Mountain Repertory Theater. So we are pleased to welcome to our stage Michael E. Martin. He has been in 4 Rocky Mountain Repertory summer seasons. He has starred in so many shows: Hands on a Hard Body, Little Mermaid, Titanic, Sister Act, Sweeney Todd, among others. He's also been a frequent guest at our Home for the Holidays show, where both Michael and I discovered our love of snowmobiling in the mountains. I highly recommend it. So here he is tonight singing this epic ballad, Make Them Hear You, from Ragtime. Here is Michael E. Martin.
Go out and tell our story. Let it echo far and wide. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. How justice was our battle and how justice was denied. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. And say to those who blame us for the way we chose to fight, that sometimes there are battles which are more than black or white. And I could not put down my sword when justice was my right. Make them hear you. Make them hear. Go out and tell our story to your daughters and your sons. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. And tell them in our struggle we were not the only ones. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. Your sword can be a sermon or the power of the pen. Teach every child to raise his voice, and then, my brothers, then will justice be demanded by 10 million righteous men. Make them hear you. When they hear you, I'll be near you again.
Hi, my name is Samantha Beach Kiley, and this is my husband Will, and we are the education directors here at RMRT.
Youth theater began at RMRT 22 summers ago as one camp, and has since grown into 3 camps: elementary school, middle school, and high school, that on a typical summer serve around 120 students. We believe this growth is a testament to your continued support of arts education, as well as the phenomenal families that send their students to our camps summer after summer, and the incredible staff that we bring that come to us from all across the country each summer.
That's right, and there's so many reasons that Will and I believe in this work, but we just want to highlight a few of them for you. The first is that we believe a theater education expands a student's capacity for empathy and also grows their imagination and creativity, which we believe are skills they'll use no matter what they go on to do.
We also know that theater offers young people a uniquely strong opportunity to practice collaboration. And we stress each summer that the plays that we make together are greater than the sum of their parts.
And finally, we just love watching kids grow in their confidence, in their voice and body as they take center stage.
We know that some of the students that we serve each summer will grow up to professionally perform on RMRT's stage and stages across the country. We also know that this education will serve them in whatever they choose to do.
That's right. So thank you for your continued support of RMRT and the Youth Theater program.
We're so grateful to be part of this community. Have a great night.
That was Will Kiley and Samantha Beach Kiley, our education directors, and we are so happy to have them as part of our team. Amy, any comments or anything from our audience? So we've heard that if Michael will do some Taibo, you'll give us some more money. That's a great one. And we
absolutely love youth theater.
That's awesome.
Excellent comments, you guys.
Awesome, thank you.
I don't think I'm going to be doing any Taibo today. I don't think that's going to happen.
All right. Sometimes our summer season requires children or kid actors, and 2020 was one of those years. It's been one of the unexpected joys, I think, for both Michael and I to work with these young performers and watch them grow and watch their awe working with these professionals on stage and actually become professional themselves as well.
As you might have guessed, they were as disappointed as we were when we had to cancel our summer season. But tonight, we are happy to bring them all together, virtually of course, to have a chance to perform for you. Singing Any Dream Will Do from Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, here is the 2020 Rocky Mountain Rep Kids Company.
I closed my eyes, drew back the curtain to see for certain what I thought I knew.
Thanks, kids. Right now, we are thrilled to welcome, live from New York, it's Sarah Bachl. Sarah is an alum of our stellar 2014 company. Recently, she starred in the hit Beautiful, the Carole King musical, on Broadway and in the national tour, in the leading role, Carole King. Sarah, welcome to tonight's show.
Hi, Jeff.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, it's been quite a change since we saw you here New Year's Eve of 2019, right? The world has changed a lot.
I will say, yeah, my world's gotten a lot smaller.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
Kind of just my apartment.
we are so happy you joined us. It was interesting. We had a lot of fun picking Sarah's song for tonight, and I'm fortunate that she allowed me to pick her song. I thought it was a song that fit where she's at right now, and I just loved it, and I thought the spirit of it fit where we are as a country. I'll let Sarah tell you more. I'm so happy she's here. Sarah, take it away.
Thanks, Jeff. Well, it was more of one of these things where I couldn't think of anything to sing, and I was just so grateful Jeff suggested this song, and I didn't know it, and it really reminded me that, we all have to remember during these really hard times that we're still alive, and we have to live like it. So here we go. It's a really old city stuck between the dead and the living. So I thought to myself, sitting on a graveyard shelf, as the echo of heartbeats filled the ground below my feet, from a cemetery in the center of Queens, I started running the maze of the names and the dates, some older than others, skyscrapers, little tombstone brothers, with Manhattan behind her, 3 million stunning reminders of a cemetery in the center of Queens. You said, remember that life is not meant to be wasted. We can always be chasing the sun. So fill up your lungs and just run, but always be chasing the sun. So how do you do it? With just words and just music. Capture the feeling that my earth is somebody's ceiling. Can I deliver in sound the weight of the ground of a cemetery in the center of Queens? There's a history through her, sent to us as a gift from the future, to show us the proof. More than that, it's to dare us to move and to open our eyes and to learn from the sky, from a cemetery in the center of Queens. You said, remember that life is not meant to be wasted. We can always be chasing the sun. So fill up your lungs and just run, but always be chasing the sun. All we can do is try and live like we're still alive. It's a really old city, stuck between the dead and the living. So I thought to myself, sitting on a graveyard shelf, and the gift of my heartbeat sounds like a symphony from a cemetery in the center of Queens. You said, remember that life is not meant to be wasted. We can always be chasing the sun. all we can do is try. And live like we're still alive. All we can do is try and live like we're still alive. Thanks everybody so much. I miss you all in Grand Lake, so I'm gonna send it back to Jeff.
Thank you so much, Sarah. That was great to see you. It was great to hear you. What a fantastic song. Oh my gosh, we wish you all the best. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hey, I wonder if we should maybe check in with our goal and see how we're doing with our fundraising goal. Amy, shall we go to the tote board?
Here we go.
Looking good. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Very nice.
There it is.
Yeah, fantastic.
Justin.
Thanks to Justin and Jill Meyer and all those recent donors that are on there. And you still have time to bid on the auction, so don't miss out on your chance with those great experiences and items on the hand bid site, either on your phone or on the website.
So each year, to start our new summer season, we hold a party that we call Overture. It's an event to thank our donors, to introduce our new company, and just sort of to kick off the season. We have usually the new company, they sing some songs to give a sneak peek they sing songs from the season, and then these two yahoos usually do a parody song for entertainment as well.
We've taken songs from all genres and we usually write new lyrics that fit something timely in our season. Our Overture guests have come to expect a number like this as part of the event. So even though our season wasn't happening and we were not doing the Overture cocktail party, we still wanted to thank our supporters and make sure that they knew that Rocky Mountain Rep was still alive and fighting the good fight. And we wanted to do it in a unique way.
So we know there's a lot of Hamilton fans out there. So here is our 2020 Overture parody song with a little help from some of our alumni.
You've heard that all of the shows of our summer have all gone away.
You cried, your meetings on Zoom with no pets couldn't brighten your day.
Yes, you're sad. The shows on our stage are the things that make summer nights great.
And it sure makes us mad. Remember, despite this arrangement, we're still here.
We'll be back soon, you'll see, when not everyone's so virusy.
We'll be back, time will tell, all our shows which you all love so well.
Temps will rise,
temps will fall,
we will see each other through it all.
And when push comes to shove, 21 will be a kick-ass season to remind you of our love.
Da 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 da, da 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 da.
You say your mask is choking and you can't go on.
You've been at home for months with the TV on.
We've got to change the subject.
Broadway is our favorite subject,
a sweet melodic subject.
Rocky Mountain Rep's the subject forever
and ever.
And and ever
and ever and ever.
We'll be back like before
53 years and many, many more.
for applause, for your praise.
We will sing and dance for days and days.
Yes, we're gone just for now,
There is no one here to take a bow.
but when push comes to shove,
We'll be back to entertain your summer. All those evenings that you love. Da 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 da. Ya da 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 ya da. Da 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 ya da. Da 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 da.
ya da 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 ya da 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 da. Everybody,
Da 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 da. Ya da 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 ya da. Da 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 ya da. Da 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 da.
We can't wait to see you, Grand Lake.
We'll be back.
We'll see you soon.
We'll be back, Grand Lake, and better than ever.
Back and better than ever.
We'll be back, Grand Lake.
We'll be back, Grand Lake.
RMRT, I love you.
And we can't wait to see y'all again.
I know we'll be back strong.
Oh, we'll be back.
We'll be back, Grand Lake. Mwah.
We will be back and better than ever.
We miss you. We can't wait to see you.
We will be back, I promise.
Thank you everyone for helping us make that video. So I think us making fools of ourselves deserves a donation. So let's see some more donations. We need to get to our goal. Thank you for helping us.
So you may ask, you're not producing shows, why do you need to raise funds? Many of you know that because we're in a small mountain town, we need to house our entire company. At our peak, we have over 50 theatrical professionals with us here in Grand Lake. That's a lot of beds and cabins. These properties need constant upkeep. Also, our beautiful theater with its state-of-the-art equipment needs upkeep as well. And we need to support our year-round employees who help keep this machine oiled and running. The funds tonight will ensure that everything is in tip-top shape for when we can open our doors again. Thank you for helping us make sure that this happens.
Cecilia Aioli has spent 3 summers here with us, starring in such roles as Ariel in The Little Mermaid, soaring her high notes as Cosette in Les Miserables, and sailing the high seas as Caroline in Titanic. We are so happy to have her here live tonight. She's been rocking the theater scene in Chicago as well. Tonight, she'll be singing a song by Stephen Sondheim, Take Me to the World from Evening Primrose. Here is Cecilia Aioli.
Let me see the world with clouds. Take me to the world, out where I can push through crowds. Take me to the world, a world that smiles, with streets instead of aisles, where I can walk for miles with you. Take me to the world that's real. Show me how it's done. Teach me how to laugh, to feel. Move me to the sun. Just hold my hand whenever we arrive. Take me to the world where I can be alive. me see a world that smiles. Take me to the world, out where I can walk for miles. Take me to the world, a world that smiles, with streets instead of aisles, where I can walk for miles with you. We can see the world that's real. We will see the world. I won't be afraid with you. Take me to the world. I'll hold your hand and know I'm not alone. We will have the world to keep, such a lovely world we'll leave. We shall have the world forever for
Thank you, Cecilia. Yes, please, take us all to the world, please, sooner than later. I think all of us, one of the things we've all missed during this pandemic is interacting with people face to face, to feel like the freedom to embrace family and friends. We certainly all took that for granted, didn't we? We're happy to welcome this next wonderful artist. She's been an integral part of Rocky Mountain Repertory Theater since 2014. She starred in numerous shows, Always Patsy Cline, Almost Heaven, Newsies, $1 Million Quartet, among others. She's been featured frequently in our Home for the Holidays shows, and she's always been available when we've needed her to sing for a fundraising event. Please welcome with me Susanna Champion as she sings this timely classic from Funny Girl. Here is Susanna Champion.
People who need people are the luckiest people in the world. We're children needing other children, and yet letting our grown-up pride hide all the need inside, acting more like children than children. Lovers are very special people. They're the luckiest people in the world. With one person, one very special person, a feeling deep in your soul says you were half, now you're whole. No more hunger or thirst, but first be a person who needs people. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world. With one person, one But first, be a person who needs people.
Thanks, Susanna. That was amazing. We're so fortunate to have so many talented people come through our doors and perform on our stage. Amy, shall we check the tote board and see how we're doing on raising our funds tonight? Let's see, here we go. Awesome. Great. And then if you add in the live auction totals, oh, we just went up again. Awesome. Look at that go. Keep it coming. I believe we've got about 10,000 at our auction, so we're about $37,000 away from getting to our goal. We've got a few numbers left, so please get your donation in now. We really need your support. You know, one of the most amazing parts of my job is all the people that I get to work with. Many of my colleagues have become lifelong friends, and not only the people on the stage that I work with, but also our board members, our faithful supporters, and our patrons. It just has been priceless to experience all of those friendships. And one of those friends is on the stage now live, and I'm going to let Michael introduce him. Michael.
I have the pleasure of being here now with an old friend of this theater. I'm very excited to introduce him. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Kurt Hansen with us. Hello, Kurt.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello, world.
So nice to have you here.
It's
back
so
in
good to
Grand
be
Lake.
here, yeah.
Now, you just had a really short drive to get here, though, didn't you?
Yeah, it was about a 95-mile drive, 2 hours, 15 minutes, up I-70, I think. I live in Denver.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And before we had this big shutdown, what were you up to?
Yeah, so actually, technically, I'm still currently on tour with Wicked.
Okay.
So I was actually in Madison, Wisconsin. We were there for 3 weeks. We're supposed to be there for 3 weeks. We did 2 shows.
You've been on tour for a while, though.
Yeah, I was about a year into that contract. So, but before you say anything, my nice dress clothes are stuck in Madison, Wisconsin, which is why I look like this. So I'm sorry, but this is all I had.
And what part were you playing in the show?
I play Fierro Tigalar, that winky prince whose reputation is so scandalous.
And did you do it on Broadway also?
I did, yeah, a couple
Very
times.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, we're very happy to have you here tonight. Hey, tell us a little bit about the song we're going to hear.
Yeah, so this song is called Let There Be Light. It's by a guy called Ian Miller. One of my best friends, Aaron Fisher. Hey, Aaron. I think he's watching. He actually sent it to my wife to choreograph to, because my wife is a dancer and is choreographing. And it was a really special combination. She choreographed to this song. So I was hearing it all this time, and I just fell in love with it. So I think it's pretty appropriate for the times we are in.
Awesome.
And
should we do it?
I think we should sing it.
Let's do it.
Feels like the world is caving in. Couldn't even guess where to begin. But I think we gotta look again to find a hope we can extend. It's getting a little darker every day. No, you don't have to act like you're okay. But I think we gotta find a way to mend, to put things right again. Let there be light. Let there be light. All through the darkness of the night, let there be light. Let there be light. Let there be light. Let it shine bright until tomorrow. Let there be light. I've seen a lot of brokenness and pain. I've seen a lot of people crushed with shame. But I know that there's a greater name than fear, than hatred and rage and revenge. This world is tearing at the seams. We got ourselves a mess of shattered dreams. I guess we'll have to push ourselves to extremes to show the love I know love will win. Let there be light. Let there be light. Let it shine bright through the darkness of the night. Let there be light. Let there be light. Let there be light. Let it shine bright until tomorrow. Let there be light. Oh, I know it seems like the darkness has already won. That's right, we'll have to march to the horizon. If we are gonna bring up the I wanna see the light shining. 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 Yeah. I wanna see the light shining. I wanna see the light. Oh, I wanna see it shining.
Wanna see the light, wanna see the light.
Oh, I wanna see the light. Wanna see the light, wanna see the light shining. Let there be light. Let there be light.
Wanna see the light, wanna see the light shining.
Let it shine bright through the darkness of the night. Oh, let there be light.
Wanna see the light, wanna see the light shining.
Let there be light. Let there be light.
Wanna see the light, wanna see the light shining.
Let it shine bright until tomorrow. Let there be light.
Thanks, Kurt, so much. And how about those amazing backup singers, Kurt? That was Cecilia, Susanna, and myself. So let's take a moment and look at the donation board and see how we are doing. Okay? But first, before we go there, don't forget about the live auction. I think I screwed that up again. I was supposed to say, check the live auction first. Sorry about that. If you're bidding, don't bid on the one I want. All right, Michael.
Yes.
So, you're here?
Yes. Yes. This next number has been our anthem for quite a while now. I wonder how many of you out there know Colorado's first official state song. Maybe write your guesses in the comments, and Amy, let us know if anybody actually knows it. But we'd like to present, as our finale tonight, Colorado's second state song. It's certainly one of our favorites.
Most of our company members come from all across the country to the mountains, often for the first time, and they find that this song expresses perfectly what they feel inside.
I think I speak for so many who have worked here at Rocky Mountain Rep in saying that being able to do our craft surrounded by the beauty of these mountains, it inspires us, and we are forever grateful for that. Performed by an ensemble of Rocky Mountain Repertory Theater alumni from over the years, here is Rocky Mountain High. Enjoy.
He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home to a place he'd never been before.
He left yesterday behind him. You may say he was born again. You may say he found a key to every door.
When he first came to the mountains, his life was far away, on the road and hanging by a song. But the string's already broken and he doesn't really care. It's changing and it won't last for long. But the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it raining fire inside.
The shadow from the starlight is softer than a lullaby. Rocky Mountain High,
Colorado,
Rocky Mountain High,
Colorado. He climbed Cathedral Mountains, saw silver clouds below. He saw everything as far as you can see.
And they say that he got crazy once and he tried to touch the sun. And he lost a friend, but he kept his memory.
Now he walks in quiet solitude, the forest and the streams, singing grace in every step he takes.
His sight is turned inside himself to try to understand the serenity of a clear blue mountain lake.
But the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain fire inside. You can talk to God and listen to the casual reply. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Now his life is full of wonder, but his heart's so loose and free. A massive thing he cannot comprehend.
Why they try to tear the mountains down to bring in a couple more people, more scars across the land.
But the
Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it raining fire inside. No, he'd be a poor man if he never saw the
Well, that's our show. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and thank you for supporting Rocky Mount Repertory Theater. We want to give a big note of love to all of the comments that have been written tonight and all of the outpouring of love, and a huge shout out to all the RMRT alumni who are commenting tonight. It's been so great to see you all. We are so grateful that you've been here tonight.
We want to thank all of our live performers right now. Sarah Bacco, Travis Taylor, Elizabeth Stanley, Michael E. Martin, Cecilia Ioli, Susanna Champion, and Kurt Hansen. We'd also like to thank all of our RMRT alums who were on the videos and the children of the 2020 company.
We also want to thank our amazing crew for handling everything going on tonight that you can't see. Kent Barrett, Amy Radabaugh, Josh Allen, Gray Conderman, Natalie Schaefer, Jamie Anderson, and the folks from Turner Productions, Mike and Casey and Abby and Bill. Thank you all so much.
Also, a big thank you to our year-round staff, Jennifer Mace, Dennis Mills, Crystal McDougall, and Karen Culpa.
And thanks to our cabaret committee, Lydia McMillan, Karen Fry-Weisbrick, John Ernst, Nancy Chaffin, and Barbara Meyer for helping us pull together all of the details for tonight's event. We have been so fortunate here at the Rocky Mount Repertory Theater to keep company with so many supportive people and artists and donors. We feel confident that because of all of you, we will be a strong and secure arts organization when we can open our doors and create magic for you all again. We sincerely thank you. We know that the arts and entertainment industry has been dramatically hit by this pandemic. We very much appreciate you lifting us up, holding us close to you, and helping us get through this. Again, we thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you in Grand Lake again as soon as we can. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.